Dear diamonds and fellow diamonds in the rough, I am here today with all kinds of amazing people talking about the leaks that's been eating away at Hoyoverse, and now that Hoyoverse in the Honkai Star Rail department, let's be clear, are really putting their foot down against leaks. Now obviously this created a lot of controversy in the community.
Boys, would you fuck a cookie?
Now why would that be? I mean, they're trying to counter something unofficial. If you don't want something public, it is within your right to not want it available until you deem it okay. So Hoyoverse was like, we don't like this, let's start giving some creators the ability to actually divulge a week early official leak about the upcoming character. Now obviously this came with a lot of problems, which you can see in previous videos. So today I want to talk about the importance of leaks when it comes to the whole of Hoyoverse. Basically, this will not be limited to just Honkai Star Rail. It will include Genshin Impact. It's just how Hoyoverse deals with leaks, and we will also talk about leakers specifically on why they do this. I would love to add that too. What do leakers benefit from actually leaking the content? Because they are putting themselves in danger to do that. Hello and welcome to everybody new. Let's do it. Type me what you believe is the best thing about leaks. What do you think leaks offer to us, the players, that is so good, that is very positive? You cannot take that away from it. Preparing in advance for characters, that is fantastic. Plan how to use resources. Resource management, okay. Good for free to play, let's say free to play. Even LP leaks are good since we don't have to waste our hard-earned primo for Light Combiner, which we saw earlier. True. Creates hype. Thank you. I was waiting for that one. Let's go for X-Master. Creates hype. Very, very important. Might be a bit of a weird one, but I enjoy speculating with my friends about potential teams/synergies. Teams and synergies. True. Which also goes in hype. I guess we can call that discussions, right? Which is also in hype, basically. But like a community discussions / meta breakdowns, right? There's so much to discuss and talk about on how that character will impact the game. Kit leaks, yeah, there we go. Kit leaks promote theory crafting. Thank you, Lord Z's. But if you know there's a timeline of characters, so I can take a break from the game, knowing I won't miss much because I don't need the character. That's a good one. It's time for the cons. What do you think that leaks do that just ruins the game, that are just bad for the game and for the community? What is it about leaks that you can look at and go, ah, fuck this shit. This is so bad for the game. Get these leaks out of our face. Spoils the story. Oh, that is spoilers. If a leaker is seeing this, this is a message from me and the whole community. We don't give a fuck. We don't. Get your story leaks out of our face. We don't like that shit. I'd say misinformation system abilities change. Oh, true. Misinformation. People can overhype you for the shit. Like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? She's gonna be hyped. She's gonna crush everything with one E. Everything. And then the character comes out and it's like ass. You're like, baby, you know. Or it could be the opposite. They can be like, man, that character's gonna be ass and shit. And you're like, okay, I'm not gonna say for it. And then it come out powerful and you're like, this old mage was ass. Right, you know? True, the whole Raiden plus Beto situation. True. A lot of people were like, oh, Raiden is bad because she doesn't synergize with Beto. That didn't age well. That did not age well. Yeah, the first anniversary of 5-star selector. True, true. So misinformation, I would say it's big. Not as big as spoilers, I might say. But misinformation is pretty big on the cons of leaks. Also, I would propose a con. I don't know how you guys would feel. I would propose the con of constant changes to the leaks themselves. Like every time there could be a change to it, so now you gotta re-update yourself in what the character is gonna start doing, because sometimes the whole kit can change. It's rare, but it happens. Looking at you, Zone Glebe, even after post-release, but you know what I mean. I think there was also like a character, I can't remember who, but I think his whole kit changed on how he plays. Wow, you guys pay attention to leaks. Not really, like I haven't seen them in a while, but a lot of people do, man. We have a good sample of people now. I would love to ask you guys a question. Type 1, if you look at leaks. Type 2, if you don't look at leaks. 1.5 is like G-Freak, he cares. But not really. 1.5, only kids. That's still looking at leaks. That's still looking at leaks. Because, okay, let's face it. Hits are really what matters in leaks, Zero-sama, so. Yeah, okay, so for everybody that typed 1, you just self-reported.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
I'm going to jail!
We can say there's a lot of people in the community. I wouldn't say this, it's a whole community that care about leaks, but there's a good portion of the community. Also, because of the views that leaks get, it's not crazy to say that a big portion of the community looks at leaks. Which takes us to the next one. If you can leak shit, why would you leak it? Clout. Yeah, that's a clout. That's a no-brainer. Clout, views, money. True. I mean, you can monetize that shit, right? Okay, so hold on. They can monetize? Yeah, that's true. So like YouTube doesn't care because at that point Hoyoverse didn't strike him down yet. YouTube has no way to know that that's a leak, so to speak. So the leaker can make money. So money, ego, which is recognition, which is clout. Yeah, because like ego, I would say, because like a lot of leakers kind of have like their watermark in the thing. So like they kind of like want to let everybody know, hey, yo, I leaked that shit. Not him, me. Show me attention. You know what I'm saying? It might not be necessarily for money, but fame. Well, fame equals money, laments. They kind of go hand in hand if you think about it. It happened in Genshin. Leakers were gatekeeping leaks and selling access. Interesting. Bro, having a day one release day, best top build. Theory, crafting, content. If I'm a leaker, I have access to the beta. Well, hold on now. I can like have a huge advantage, which is technically goes in hand with what's going on with the creators and their biggest complaint to Hoyoverse, which is one, their lack of recognition towards their hard work, looking at EOS, Mac, Guoba, etc., slash the unfair advantage that the other creators are going to have over them because, well, now they can get easier views, which is a huge uphill battle for guide makers because they have to be there day one. And once the information is out there, well, now you don't have to look at other creators' content about guides and stuff because, well, it's already out there. Everybody knows. They might give misinformation because they don't actually have the information, but still want clout. True. But technically, that's just a small PP having motherfucker, if you ask me. There's just someone dying for clout. I wouldn't call him a leaker. I would call him just a dumb fuck. Some people love to troll, especially if they don't know they hold all the cards. True, but those are dumb fucks, I would say. For a game like Genshin, where majority are free to play and needs to plan in advance, leakers know they will get tons of views, and if your leaks are reliable, then they won't watch other leakers. Some think they are doing something good, and most just want good rep, money, and views. So I guess what Charlie tries to say is these guys are not Robin Hood. They are out there trying to get a bag. You may think that these guys are out here for you and they're giving you information and all that shit. But what they really mostly want is the bag, because leakers, unlike content creators who can just do this for the passion with no risk, leakers are taking a massive risk by even going to jail. I've even heard of certain leakers and hackers going to jail and facing prosecution by Hoyoverse because of them leaking shit that they shouldn't have because they had an NDA. I think I heard someone paying $70K, if I'm not mistaken. I've heard some story like this like way back in the day. Yo, do leakers get off leaking and then not getting caught just for the thrill? Could be. My younger brother used to steal back when he was a kid, not now. Back when he was a kid, he would steal just for the thrill. He was like, just for that dopamine rush and the fact that I can tell myself I got away with it. There's that dopamine rush too. Why do they have a lot of leakers in the first place? That is a good question, Jade, because this is very alluring. You get to have clout, you get to have views, you get to make a bunch of cash. It's better. Your ego gets boosted. You can make theory crafting content. It's all in all a huge win for you. Yeah, I remember a Genshin leaker who get fined a lot of money. It was even on the news because the amount was so ridiculous. He pretty much was in debt kind of forever. So what's the amount? But exactly, like the amount is going to be so insane. Like I don't think it's 200K, maybe it's more, maybe less. But whatever the case may be, if you leak and you're caught by Hoyoverse, yeah, it's good luck. What would you guys suggest? If you were Hoyoverse, what would you do about leaks? Actually hire a beta testing team. A paid, or emphasizing on paid, beta testing team. Hired beta testing team, right? No beta, but we can't that one person. I guess we can easily counter that with just having professional hire team. Like, okay, let's just get a bunch of professional NDA signed people, like content creators, you know. Let's get Guoba, let's get Tectone,
Fear the might of the seas.
let's get Smack, let's get EO, let's get all these people to do that, and they are paid for their time. Okay, not only that, for not only them actually doing the beta testing / they can also pay themselves for actually covering the content on their channel. They're making billions of dollars. Okay, they're gonna be fine by giving them like a little crumb there, man. Like, give them a pass. Just leak it themselves. Isn't that what they're trying to do? Early access to creators that can give updates about the development of X character, right? Let's propose this. I would actually add a lot of exclamation points. Why not give early access to creators that can keep us on the loop for characters, right? There's been this development for characters you guys might want to get aware of. Okay, so they changed this and this and that, and we listen to your feedback. They can actually spin the narrative, right? They can go, okay, so like we heard your complaints, and a lot of people were like, oh wait, we think this character is too busted, or like maybe this character is too weak. So we took your feedback into heart, and now we made such and such changes and such changes. Yes, I know you will have a bunch of crybabies still be like, no, I wanted here to be that powerful, that's ruined. I wanted my jades that was ready, and I didn't eat for 5 days, saving money for that banner and shit. But they could try to spin that narrative. So this is obviously kind of dangerous because some dumb fucks will always have a problem with it. But it is what it is. I would propose this could be the best solution because, believe it or not, there will always be that one dumbass that will be complaining about shit. Whatever you do in life, someone will complain. So might as well take it, right? I mean, we complain all the time and we still complain, but do they do shit? Watermark the fuck out of an early access version. Or again, just hire a professional beta testing team. Don't do free labor. Do something like Elon Musk did to find out the leakers and get them out of testing. Hey, bro, Max, again, just bring professionals. If you bring freebies will look at that as opportunity and go, well, okay, fuck you then. I ain't even getting paid for all this shit. Now I'm giving you feedback out here. Well, let me do something on this side. Personally thinking they should just trash all the current testers and make a new tester team with better policy. 100% Ultra Zeely. No, just pay them. If the beta testers are getting paid, these won't be there. And the most important thing, and why I insist for it to be content creators, is you eliminate clout. You eliminate views. It's a win-win. The creator wins because he's already a fucking creator. So all it adds to the creator is a job. Basically, you give him a job. And that's it. He already has an ego depending on who you're talking to. And theory crafting content, they already make that shit. So it's like, if creators can do it, you eliminate so much. You eliminate the temptation of leakers, right? There's no temptation for those people because they're already there. So it's like, it will only be professional, well done. It's going to be a clean-ass relationship between the creators, the community, and Hoyoverse. This, to me, solves all the problems. Am I nuts? Okay, so solutions. After everything you've heard, guys, you having information about the upcoming units that are going to be coming in the next patch, would you say it's a good thing for the whole community? Should Hoyoverse destroy it and us no longer have it? Or should we still have it? Not as in who brings us the shit. I'm talking about... Why? I'm talking about like the whole concept. Okay, so the concept of upcoming units and upcoming kits of units, right? The concept of the thing, us having pre-release information, right? Concept of us having pre-release information. Are you for or against? Let's do it simple. Type 1 if you're for it. Type 2 if you're against it. Okay, so basically most of us, and I would put my 1 there too. I would love for that to remain. So for that to remain and for Hoyoverse to no longer have heart rate monitors in live streams, anniversary live streams, mind you, the solution to us is going to be fairly simple. I will propose the following, and you guys let me know. This, a professional hired beta testing team, fixes everything. Easy. Because, okay, There will be no more theories. Boom. You don't have to theorize shit. Creators are telling you. Misinformation. There will no longer be any misinformation. Creators can tell you. Overhype. Creators have the ability, as we've heard from Fobmaster, Brax, etc., to have their honest opinion out. They will tell you exactly what's up. You get to make your own thoughts. There's no overhyping. Spoilers. They will not give them access to story. You will only hear about kits, right? So I guess only character kits spoilers. Right? No story spoilers. Can increase FOMO. That ultimately cannot be controlled no matter what. No matter what, that cannot be controlled. Even if I drop a live stream 1 week prior to the release of the upcoming version, there will still be FOMO. Because we're like, oh no, it's only a week away. What am I gonna do? Right? Or you can go, I can't wait. Or like, oh my god, like it will vary from person to person. So like, I feel like when it comes to FOMO, you can't really control that. Like, thanks to the leakers, we know characters from 2.3 and 2.4 and what they do. Leakers are blessed, man. Exactly. So that helps us. So yeah, as long we gotta keep pre-release content. So like, keep them. Just keep pre-release content. Just do it smart. And by smart, I mean get creators and work with them to cover that shit. Simple as that. Like, no nuts, no crazy. Bro, honestly, V, don't suggest anything to Hoyo. They won't listen. That's why Wuthering Waves is the way. It's more so like a community talk. And once the community, all of us talk about it, Hoyoverse will hear it. And they are trying to do it. You know, see, why Hoyoverse can listen to this and why I'm hopeful about this is they are actually taking action towards leakers, right? So there's a very high chance they can actually listen to what we're saying now when it comes to something they also hate and they've had in a fucking live stream talking about and complaining about. I guess they might listen this time. And this is not Genshin Hoyoverse, okay? We all know there's a difference between Zenless Zone Zero Hoyoverse, Star Rail Hoyoverse, and fucking Genshin Hoyoverse. We all know Genshin is ass. Why have beta testers when Hoyo doesn't listen to feedback? No. Hold on. It's not the whole of Hoyoverse. Let's be clear. Star Rail listens to feedback, okay? We've had more qualities of life come from 1.0 to 1.6 than we ever did in Genshin's whole 3-year period. So let's call a spade a spade. Star Rail listens. What do you guys think about what we talked about right here? Let us know in the comments below. I will see you on the next one. See you. Chat says bye too.